So we begin this hour in Pretoria, where the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry is set to continue with a new witness today. Yesterday, KZN Hawks head Lesetja Senona concluded his testimony 3 days of intense questioning. He has denied any wrongdoing after being pressed about sharing private information with alleged criminal kingpin Vusimuzi Matlala. SABC News senior reporter Canny Maphanga keeping us abreast of the very latest, and now live from the Bridget Mabandla Justice College. And it really was a bruising 3 days for Lesetja Senona, Canny, depending who you ask. Help us understand who we're likely to hear from today, if that information is even out yet.
Indeed. Good morning to you, Ayanda, and to the viewers at home. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be of much assistance this morning as we wait to see who will take the stand at 9:30 a.m. Remember, because of those security concerns, the Commission has adopted a different approach and will only share the name of the individual as and when it is necessary. We are waiting for 9:30 a.m. this morning to see who this witness will be that will continue with the evidence before this particular probe. We don't know if it is in line with the current theme that we've seen outplaying, but it definitely should be part of phase 2 of the evidence, which is implicated persons getting their right to be heard and then, of course, being tested in that probing kind of questions that flows from cross-examination, such as that of Major General Lesetja Senona, who completed his testimony yesterday with the Commission's bench, if I can put it, reaching their limit with his quote-unquote evasiveness, as they described it. You saw a familiar pattern and continuing throughout the end of his testimony where questions got a bit tough and he seemed to not remember or have any recollection of the finer details. A simple example of that was the text messages, which I think took quite some time to get through, about him asking Matlala via WhatsApp, that is the alleged cartel member, have we finalized the contracts, an emphasis on the word we. He attempted to distance himself yet again from that we, stating that it was a mere error, which I think created a bit of annoyance for the Commission's bench, because I think they asked him at that point to take them serious, because it was quite clear that that message was showing an interest in the contract, leading to the suggestion that perhaps the alleged benefit from that particular contract would have been for Major General Lesetja Senona as well, not just that alleged cartel member, which would inform why he was carrying on with that assistance even after March of 2025, when he learned of his alleged criminal dealings. We saw that concurrent theme continue to, I guess, carry on in the Commission over the 3 days as they sought to get to the bottom of the truth between this alleged relationship between Senona and the alleged cartel member Vusimuzi Matlala. As things stand, I don't know how that version will still stand or if it will even be accepted by the Commission's bench, due to the fact that cross-examination was able to identify a number of discrepancies in his testimony which were simply improbable. But we have discussed before that this posture is likely because Senona is quite fully aware of the implications or consequences that come with this alleged association, and if he makes those concessions, he would effectively be almost incriminating himself in this alleged wrongdoing that is being painted before the Madlanga Commission. Although his time is over on that particular stand, his troubles will likely continue, as he is number 1 on that list of the 5 high-ranking SABC officials that made it for referrals for further investigation regarding the alleged wrongdoing that has been highlighted before this probe. So several more questions for him, with many more probes, not just his internal DC hearing, but now this particular task team that has been set up by Prof. Faraz Kacharia, the current Minister of Police, will continue to probe against him and 4 others, and we'll also see 9 of those EMPD officials being probed. And then, based on what Kacharia said last night, we expect for these individuals to be placed on a precautionary suspension, such as Major General Lesetja Senona. So his troubles are far from over following this appearance, but all eyes are on that witness stand from 9:30 a.m. this morning to see who is this new witness that will take the stand and what will they shed light on in light of these serious allegations being probed on this alleged infiltration in the criminal justice system.